Hi, and welcome to Dave's Think Tank. So this game is about 45 years old now. And for the past 45 years, whenever it was played, this is what it sounded like. I think it's about time we gave it a sound makeover. So today, we're going to install a new sound card. Okay, time for the unboxing video. Everyone on YouTube is always doing unboxing videos. I've never done one. So this is the first, probably the last. Okay. That's a packing material. Here we have, almost threw out the main component. That's not packing material, that's the board. Let's have a look in here. This is my new soundboard for the Star Trek. This is the instruction manual that comes with it. It's from, can you see that? GTO.com. And this manual I've bought from them before, and this manual is full of all kinds of technical information. Installing it is actually very easy though, so we'll go through the installation next. Okay, so I have gone all through the instructions. Let me tell you, page 1 is all about the installation. Pages 2, 3, and 4 are some general information about the board. The rest of it is all about setting your own customized sounds. So we're not going to be doing that today. So installation, we'll do that next. First thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the board. So actually the first thing that I did is I popped out this little card here. You can pop, just push it in and it pops out. And I happen to have a card writer here. It takes a micro SD card, which is what this is. You can put it in there, and USB. You can put that into your computer. So I've copied all the files off of this onto my computer. I don't know if you want to do that. I want to do that because I want to play with the files a bit, but you don't have to do that. Okay, next thing you want to do, there are 3 volume controls. There are 3 volume controls. They're already set, so you don't have to do anything with them. They are pointing in the 10 o'clock direction here. And we can set them later if we need to, but for now they are set perfectly. There is also a master volume control. That is this button here. And we will just leave that where it is for now. When we have it installed, we will work with that and see if we can get the sounds to the level that we want them. Okay, next Okay, we have to set, there are a number of dip switches. And dip switches are right here. And left is off, right is on. We have to set these. So, according to the instructions, dip switch 1, we can either have a single or multiple backgrounds. So for a different background on every ball, you have to turn this on. And I usually use a small screwdriver. I like the feel of it rather than with my fingers. It feels kind of mushy. I like the sharp click that you get with this. So there, we have set number 1 to on, and we'll have a different repeating background file for each ball. Okay, number 2, attract on to play sounds every 3 minutes. So it is already set to on. So every 3 minutes, while the game is not in use, it will play a random sound. Dip 3, multiple attract sounds on. So it is on, and yeah, turn off to use 1 repeating attract file. Turn to on to select from 30 random attract files. So I want that on. We'll leave that on. Now dip 4 and 5. We want to set that dip 4 to off and dip 5 to on. This is going to determine what kind of sounds we get. You can either have TV show backgrounds, you can have bridge sounds, or you can have the Star Trek motion picture backgrounds. So I have a motion pictures game, so I'm going to set that to Star Trek motion picture backgrounds. Dip 4 is off, dip 5 is on. There. Easy. All set, ready to install. Okay, next job, get the old board out. First we have to disconnect. When you're pulling these out, I like to hold the board so it doesn't flex, and there we go. And that one comes off easily. We have to remove this screw. Screw, and these little plastic things, you have to pinch them to pull it off. Yeah, they do not want to come off. There we go, that's one. It can be difficult to get the angle here. There we go. Oh, and it's a little rubber washer I put on there. These LED displays often cause a grounding problem through the board, and to correct that I had to add this little rubber washer to prevent it from grounding through the back here. Anyway, hopefully we don't have the same sort of problem with this board. Put the new one on. Oops, what are we doing? Ah, there. Go. Those go on a lot easier than they come off. You don't need the rubber washer because this does not have grounding through the back. It would do nothing anyway. There we go. Put this back on. We can put another screw in there if we want to later, just to hold it down a little tighter. Get this back on. Okay, one thing we have to do here, we have to set number 8 and number 32 on the old MPU board switches. We have to turn them off. So let's try that. Number 8. Number 32. There we go. All we have to do is turn it on. See how it works. Okay. There we go. Okay, just going to turn on the machine to show the sounds it makes. No sounds.
Captain, pull ahead, walk back to one. 151, Captain.
Okay, let's try it again. Worked last time.
Fully operable, Scotty? Yes, sir.
There we go. Let's put in a coin. Better. So the board is working great during gameplay, but I'm still working out some minor issues with the startup sound and the coin drop sound not always working. This is not a big deal. I expect it has something to do with the capacitors needing to charge before the board can speak, and this will hopefully work itself out as the board receives more use. Anyway, let's play a game.
Captain, pull ahead, walk back to one. 151, Captain. Arm photon torpedoes.
Deflectors, full intensity. Deflectors, full intensity.
Photon torpedoes, fire! Phasers unstunned. Try again. Arm photon torpedoes.
Deflectors, full intensity. Deflectors, full intensity.
Arm
Armed photon torpedoes. Try again. Armed photon torpedoes.
Plastic machine, Spock. You can't argue with a machine.